makaro torna karatakina yesinarete kurumarakarutish. Sanarataki ay makiro kurunagale yaya kurutoro to kurut. Krina karatama yukurunu koratakari rena raisina shukati kitikas sakai tetere nakali kurumakare. Kirena tatai kurutor naratai sita tashuku. Krina teke yamakai tur nalaina inatuna nai te shanai karana kolokre. Krina mukurunu taindera tai sunukashikai titinar urutokulera. Welcome to this light language transmission today. Beautiful souls, I just got a picture of, it looked like human beings or enlightened souls in human bodies being able to send light beams to certain dimensions to suck out information. This is interesting because it looked a bit like it looked a bit like wires, but colorful wires that came from this human body that was being sent through mental capacity, like through intention setting, I guess. And these, it looked like cables going up, 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 and then being drawn to a certain point somewhere in, are you going on other timelines or in other dimensions to receive information? Because it looks a bit like very intentional and very specific. I don't know if you're looking for specific information somewhere, or if higher dimensions are working through you to get the information you need. It feels a bit like this. I can also see people or beings that lie in round huts. It looks like jelly, huts made out of jelly, and they look white. These are like igloos, or, you know, those homes in very cold places, but they don't look cold. It feels more like, they look more like healing chambers. Something with adjusting your body temperature or your fluids inside of them. I don't know what sort of visions they are showing me. I don't really understand, but it has to do with a higher perception or a higher capacity to receive other dimensional information. And this might not be coming to every single one of you. I don't know if this is the message from the last being I saw that looked very blue in the skin and more yellow in the eyes, because I remember it saying that it wanted to send something, information or light language. This could happen in your dreams or when you astral travel. It feels a bit like another world. Honestly, it doesn't, I can't really explain what I'm seeing. It's like these huts are floating at the same time and being very see-through, but not see-through at the same time. So it's a bit complicated to explain, but these, it feels a bit like healing chambers or healing homes, or maybe it's a village that has huts like this, round huts, no doors. It looks more like the top of a mushroom, but in round and white and floating at the same time. It's a bit, or like a jellyfish in water. And the connection, something I hear rewired. So we are getting rewired in those homes or huts or places. And I can see the same wires coming from the human body connecting to a higher dimension in these huts. And I don't know where the wires come from, if they come from the hut or if they come from the body, but everything that needs to be reset knows that it needs to be reset. It's like an automatic thing. I hear that more and more beings on the earth are ready to go with the flow and trust their guidance, open their hearts and heal themselves and others. And they want you to know that they have received, I don't know, your words, your intentions, your blessings. I don't know if you bless people or things, or I can also see human beings getting a second aura, or it feels a bit like a second skin, but it's not directly on the body, it's on the aura. So some people can not even touch it when they, hold their hands out. It's around, it's surrounding you. I don't know if some of you have gotten protection, because it looks golden to me, and it is see-through, but people can't reach you anymore or any longer, or you have raised your vibrations so much that lower vibrations can't come up to you anymore, or they they keep a certain distance because of this shield. And you might not even have asked directly to get a shield, but you might have asked for protection or help from higher dimensions. The lower ones, it's as if they would fear it. This is something you don't talk about. This is something you just have and know you have this shield of protection. It's like it feels a bit like an achievement. It is given to you when You deserve it, I hear. It's everything is given at a certain time to us. They say the light workers, you are us, so the ones that came to earth to cut through generational curses, to cut through, you know, I don't know, something with you have come to earth to manage to stop a cycle or stop recurring things that have been passed on. Something with your generations. You have been sent to earth to cut through, to make see, or to show others how it's done. And I hear achievement. I don't know if you have achieved something, because this is really big, or it feels like something really huge was made by you. You have achieved a lot, or what your soul wanted. The thing is, excuse me, karantura talamishtukarante ilena yamakuntagara aratirana isintukti shurntekela aranamai sinai tigirana. You now like being on your own, or you now like having space around you, or being on your own, or being you. It feels like you have stepped into your power and you love yourself, you accept yourself, you give yourself and you fly. It feels like flying, because a lot of us feel stuck or are stuck until we manage to get free from, or fight our way through. It depends. It looks different for everyone, but it's the same work. Someone is doing regular journeys with their dragon. I can see that someone is connecting with their own dragon and flying to places. Maybe just before dawn or before you fall asleep. I can feel a lot of people being very connected to dragons of all types, also depending on what you work with. Different dimensions. You live in the third dimension, but you speak and think in the fifth dimension, and you use higher dimensions to do your work on earth. So you're using different energies and mingling and mixing them and making beautiful things out of it. Someone is also doing, I don't know, someone is working in design or in a, I've heard that, or I've seen that before, the second skin. I don't know, someone is working on a clothing that feels like a second skin, that is a one body thing. And it is very resistant. It's something they want to copy from extraterrestrials. I hear interesting. They're saying architect, and I can see someone drawing. It's not maybe it's a design for a clothing, but the drawing goes deeper. I can see the inside of the material, which is, it's as if I would see everything in much bigger, Wow, maybe den där inre sin. They're all also saying there are humans, and they're laughing because they say partly humans, but they want to I don't know, they're funny today. They're saying humans, and they make it sound like funny because they know that these humans are not really human. Those humans can see from different perspectives. They show me that they have the capacity to see things that are kilometers away very clearly, and also they can see through things, they can see inside of things, so they can see the composition of something, even the ingredients. So the view is being adjusted also. There's something with the view and the perception and how we see things, and it's getting much more detailed, and it's going much more, we are going into the things or see more inside or behind the reels, or they are saying you are writing the future. So I don't know if you're writing a story, or if you're writing down your manifestations or what you want to attract, or if you're writing about the new world that we will be living in, because I'm sure I'm not the only one getting pictures of future lives, or maybe these are past lives. I'm not sure. I can't put them somewhere, but they're like preparing us for this change, because it feels a bit like a change. They just wait, or they want to more humans to have achievement. I hear achievement. This is why you are being protected and also guided more maybe at this time to do certain things, or to let go of certain things or people or situations. And I also hear manage your goals. So above the sky, they're saying they have eyes like a nose of a dog. So when we think of a dog and how they can smell tiny little things in a huge field, or they can smell cancer cells. It's a bit like this. It's a capacity. I don't know if some human beings are, they must be already, I hear they have been found. Some of them have been found and others haven't been found. This is an information that hasn't spread or gone out to the masses, I hear, because they don't want the masses to know. I also hear your love is magic, so whatever you touch with love. Some of you have their love in their hands, others have them in their feet, and some of you have their heart in the, because they're showing me hearts in different places of the body. So some of you have the heart in the brain space, and everything you think is love or is based on love. So you're an architect, or I need to tell you, you're an architect and you're here to build. Whatever you're building, it's not about houses, it's about building something greater for the highest good of all. It might be something that you never wanted to do, or there, I don't know, I hear never. So maybe someone said you could never do this, or you will never achieve something. And I hear higher purpose. You have a higher purpose. This is why others can't really follow you, or follow your dreams, or follow your train of thought, or follow the love the deepness of your heart. I don't know. And you have had to learn to love yourself more than others. And the thing is, by you learn to love yourself, and you have realized that by loving yourself you have much more energy and much more the capacity to spread love than before. You thought if you give love to others and you share everything you have and you give out all you have, that this was love. And I hear misconception. So you, now that you do it differently and you love yourself first, you build your body up first, you give yourself everything you need on every level, emotional, physical, mental, spiritual. You fill up all the batteries in every field, and you're so charged. You are always on point. Also, whatever you're saying or doing, it's always at the right time, or you're saying the right words, or you open hearts wherever you go. You open hearts. A bit like I get a feeling of animals. You know, when animals can open hearts, very cold hearts. They find a way to this cold heart, and you, or some of you, have the capacity to do this. It feels a bit like they're talking about different powers, superpowers that are in us and that are being, or that are coming out. So you might have, yes, and they keep on showing me again someone being able to see a drop of blood and see inside of the drop of blood as if they were looking through a microscope. Is it a microscope? Yes, you can, and without using one. You have the capacity in your body. Some of, like, get into iris, and something about hair also that are working like antenna. This is a bit weird because I understand at the same time I don't understand at all what I'm seeing or saying. But it's not about me. What I need to tell you or transmit today is that you will get more magic, you will get more things that are not logical, or you will see or feel or be able to do things that you thought never possible, and you should already adapt, or you should already start believing in it. It's like a preparation phase for, I don't know, your gifts. And a lot of you have started using their gifts and feeling like they are extremely gifted, but they have not even touched 10% of the gifts, I hear. They want you not to waste time. So you know your mission. This is a message for humans that know their mission, that have awakened and know that they are on a spiritual path, and that there's something that pushes or pulls them. And or maybe some of you need to, if you're not sure about your path yet, or what you will be doing, teaching, healing, sharing, you need to go inside, maybe inside of what you have, your body, your heart, your soul, your inner child. And also I see people taking a time out, a month or so, on their own, or a week, or it depends because it's different for everyone, and just staying on their own with nothing. But I can see a river, so there's water there, but it's, I don't know if they are doing a type of meditation or ritual or initiation or something. and they have only their spirit guides or spirit with them. So they don't even have, they have no phone. I can see like in nature. And you start understanding that you can't be exchanged, because you are like a package of gifts and tools. They keep on saying tools again, and you have come here. This is why you're protected. I can see you being extremely protected. Some of you also bring out truths because they can smell or taste or feel the truths, or just know them. When they see people they know, they lied to me, or they are not saying the truth, or this is right, this is not right. You have, I don't know if your body is helping you show you directly if someone's lying or not. You might have a physical sensation to that shows you someone's lying or someone's telling the truth, and someone's working in, or wow, this is interesting. I'm seeing those humans. They feel like newborns, or not babies, newborns, as if you've had something happen to you and you feel newborn, or you have had a second chance, or you were given a second chance to keep on living on this earth, but everything has changed. Your whole life has changed. And they are making sure that those humans with these superpowers are spread all over the world in every single field. So they're showing me huge buildings. It feels a bit like because I can see judges as well. Maybe it's court or something, and also police cars, and I can see them in bars, behind bars. I can see them all over in every field, cleaning the floor, working on the rooftops, as teachers, as also in the spiritual field, or as the beings with light are being seen more and more, or you are being drawn to the right tribe. I hear you might have more, you will make connections with your own soul tribe or other tribes of souls, or you're a group of different beings meant to heal where you live, heal the area. It could also be like a group, like a band in which everyone brings in their own, like one is a guitarist, the other one can sing really well, and then you have someone else using the bass and the drums, and I can see someone using a flute. So but it's not just this one thing that you are able to do. It's when you start using one of your gifts and working on them and growing them, other gifts are showing up, and you will have to grow them too, and everything adds up. Someone needs to hear that everything will be okay, and that they should be drawing themselves their own light code, And you shouldn't even think, you should just draw your light code, and this is the code that you should be, I don't know, I can see someone sticking this code to the wall and looking at it when they are not well, to heal. So your soul knows which code needs to be drawn, so you should just let the body flow and draw. And the isn't the gura ishin let in the dar and the go. Someone might have problems with their lungs or find it difficult to breathe. I don't know if you're somewhere very high up where oxygen is, you know, there's less oxygen, or if you're running a lot, or if your lungs need some more oxygen, or if you're suffering from an allergy, or I also hear everything that is happening to you can be healed through or by you. And what they mean is that they're not showing me someone being able to heal themselves with everything. They show me the capacity to also know when you need a professional who has the tool or the thing you need to put in yourself, or to give yourself, or to heal yourself with. So you know better than others. You should know that you know better than others. And they keep on saying, don't waste your time. They say so many star seeds need to love themselves first, need to come to, this is one big step. So learning to love ourselves first before we can really step into the mission. It's like, it's something that needs to be done first to have a good basis. They wouldn't give you the gift, or they wouldn't show you or open your consciousness more if you weren't ready. So this is why they say divine timing. They're giggling, I don't know why, because apparently we can change the divine timing by being more ready, or being more open, or more flexible, or more I hear give a shit. So, you know, sometimes it's just being us and not caring about it too much, not caring about growing too much, forgetting about it. And we grow sometimes faster by just following the inner guidance and letting the rest be, and not think about, oh, I should meditate, oh, I should do this, I should wear that, I should do yoga, I should do whatever, I shouldn't eat this or drink that. They just want you to be sure about what feels right and what feels not right, and be able to see through and realize when something's not good, and behave in the right way. It's somehow, I don't know, it's about, we know things but we don't act on the things, even though we feel inside we should be doing something, we are not doing it right away. This is like this is what is pushing our path further away from us, or blocking us. We are blocking ourselves very often. And they say you have the knowledge, you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. So this is what holds you back for some of you. I get it. They say great things never come from comfort zones. So if we are not giving our best or trying our hardest at certain things, we might not achieve what we want to achieve. And it's not something we are not forcing ourselves. It's something that feels good. We might have to force ourselves to start doing it, but once we do it, we feel the good. I can't in this. It's like picking up sports again if you haven't for a while, and you know the first sessions are very hard, and then you start enjoying it and coming into the flow, and then wanting to do it regularly. And I also hear a new way of life. You might have a new way of living, or you live in a new place, or something's new around you, or just the way you think or perceive things is new, or more colorful, or more aligned. It feels much more aligned. It feels like a lot of you have managed to listen to their intuition and to follow this path no matter what, even if you might be laughed at or looked at or pointed at or not accepted. You keep on doing what you're supposed to be doing, and you feel free, you feel good. So this is also a reminder for you that you're on the right path when you feel good. When you don't feel good, there's something to align. There's something with relationships coming through, and they keep on saying it's not about keeping away from people. It's about learning to be in the midst of them, shining your light and feeling great, and not feeling scared of other energies or lower energies, because you have the protection, you have the light that and the wisdom and the truth. You already have the truth. You don't, and this time it won't kill you. I hear this time it won't kill you, because there might be leftovers from past lives in which we were buried alive, or even, you know, or burnt, or just killed for doing or living with our gifts and showing some of them. This is why a lot of people have this fear, this most of the time unconscious fear of being out there and showing or writing about their story or sharing their wisdom. They say it's a gift to be strong. So you have many gifts, many gifts, and you will, I don't know, there's knowledge coming, or wisdom, or clarity coming to you more and more and more and more. It feels like the longer we live, the more clarity we get. And they're talking about the next 2 years. It's I don't know. You might also already you might also already send your body or your soul to healing chambers, because they come up again, and they look different for everyone. So it depends on where you have gone lost or lived lost, or your soul has, I don't know where it traveled or where it went, but it depends on, you go back to there. This is why you have this pulling or want to know where you come from, because it's important apparently to know the last stay or where you have lived the longest or something, because you feel home there and you can connect to the roots again. Some of you are losing themselves, or are I can see someone drink and someone smoke and someone takes something they know they shouldn't take, but they're taking it anyway, but they're doing it in I hear this was meant to be, because your frequency is getting lowered to somehow show something to others. I don't know. It's as if you could, or you are able to adapt your frequency. You can sometimes lower your frequency to speak to certain people so they understand. You have, not all of you, but some of you have the gift of being able to change their frequency, to adapt to the person in front of them or the being in front of them. And they say they are not all human, so not all, you know, not everyone that looks like a human being is a human being. And some of you can see through them, like in x-rays. They've shown me x-rays before. You have eyes too, or your eyes are able to do so much more than what you think. Something with relationships also is coming through. I don't know if you're healing relationships or if you're a healer in relationships, or if you can turn enemies into friends somehow, or followers. I don't know if rabbits could be significant to you. Yes, your guides are coming through wild animals to you, or through butterflies or other insects. Instead of, yes, they're saying some of you, instead of taking the insect and putting it outside, you first ask for the message, and then, I don't know, you sometimes even give them water to drink, and you put them out after getting the message. So some of you have connected to insects or wild animals, or even animals that scare you. It could be even a spider or a snake or something. And you sit first with this being to get the message, and then you take it out. Or someone is connecting to spirits in houses of other people, or even animals that live in houses, like rats, or because I hear nuisance. Is this the word? These are animals or insects that people don't want to have around them. And some of you speak to those. It could even be wasps, or I can see bees and other insects. There's something with being able to see the body inside, or what's happening. Some of you have this capacity to see through the body or inside the body and see clearly what's happening. And it's, I don't know if it comes to you in dreams or when you touch someone. And I feel very tired, so I don't know why this is tiring me. This is a sacred path that you are walking on, or you have a sacred mission, and you being you is the most important thing. So you need to shed everything that doesn't belong or isn't you. So if you work for someone and you're not supposed to work for others, because your inner knowing tells you you are made to do your own thing, for example, and you're still stuck in this, if you don't let go of it, you won't be able to move on. You have there's something coming through with templates and things that are stuck in us, and or you are breaking through certain templates, and some of you are using light codes, or these light codes are breaking the templates or readjusting them and making them good templates. I hope this makes sense. You are also becoming more graceful in your movements or in your way, how you speak, how you express yourself. There's beauty around you, or light. This light around you and this love around you makes you grow into, I don't know, into a divine being, or you feel more and more divine to others that are on a low frequency still, or in that can't see or they don't want to see. So it's a decision. Some of them try, but they don't want to let go of something else. This is why they can't or aren't able to see more or advance. They're extremely grateful because more and more of you believe in themselves and believe in what they are getting and seeing, and they throw out all, everything that has been said about them being dreamers or being crazy or being even sick, or ill, mentally ill, and they gracefully move on. So I don't know, you're very graceful. There's a ceremony that has come through last time and is still coming through. I don't know if you're doing rituals or if you're supposed to organize ceremonies. Others of you are bringing truths into very, very dark places. So you are living, or you might think you are living a very dangerous life, but your soul has chosen to do this, and you will be relieved, or something with you're being extremely protected and everything is going the way it has to go. So you trust and you move on and you do your work and you spread your light, you bring truths and are extremely courageous, and they're seeing you and being with you. So you have a lot of, it feels a bit like a lot of spirits or galactic beings around you, very near you, like they are, but I can see them in the back, so behind you. So wherever you go, they come with you and they're there. So you can ask them if you need help, or if you're feeling scared, or if there's something that is troubling you. Someone is sleeping with their dragon. So I don't know, this is only for people who sleep in the same bed or have their dragon by their side. I don't know, maybe it's a stuffed animal, but I can see a huge dragon and a human lying on them as if it was a cushion or something. Or maybe you have dragons on your bed sheets. Or you're using dragons in this year especially to, there's an intention behind it. I don't know exactly what it is, might be different, but you're using dragons, or you should be using the dragon energy in this year especially. Okay, this is interesting. Maybe it's also a message for someone else. I'm getting very tired. So they just sent me the message telling me that I need to grow my vessel. I need to strengthen my vessel. So this might also be something that you need to do, or a message you are getting, because they want to get more information through me. And I guess I need to work out more. And drink more. They also say drink more, and they keep on saying crystal clear water. So maybe I should use my crystals again to make water, or charge water. I can and you make it happen. They say you make it happen. So they're extremely proud of you. They just want you to know that you're protected and that more gifts are showing up that you couldn't imagine you had. And by using one of your gifts, or working on them and practicing, like, because I can see you are taking this gift and you're using it for the good, in yourself, in others, to share. You spread your knowledge. You share how you got this gift, or how you learned something specific, and you share it. It's about sharing. They say we'll be back. And I also hear speak to the dead. So maybe some of you are speaking to people or animals who have left Earth already, and some of you are helping them get out of a stuck place, because you can contact and speak to them and make them see the light, or make them go to the light. So, and I hear this is a full-time job. So maybe you know you can speak to spirits, or to people that have left Earth, and you are not using it. You have another job, but they say it's a full-time job. Your gift, using your gift, is a full-time job. Thank you so much for listening today. I'll see you very soon. I feel very, very soon. I can't really say what it will be. If it will be an only light language transmission, or messages again. Thank you so much for being here, and for sharing your gifts, and sharing your parts of your life in the comments. I read through all of them, and I'm so grateful to have you around me. It feels a bit like protection as well. Just, sharing something with like-minded people who understand feels good. So thank you so much for being here, and appreciating the transmissions, and connecting and healing yourself, and spreading your love and light. I love you very much, and I see you very soon.